Hi everyone, it's Nalanie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a first impressions and we're going to be trying out this product. This is the Purlisse Perfect Glow BB Cream and this has SPF 30. I have the shade tan, so I'm really hoping that this matches and this works. But I've had this for such a long time and I've just never gotten around to trying it out. So today I figured it was the day. My skin is breaking out and it is very, very dry. So I did want to film something for you guys and I figured this was a perfect time to try this out. So if I'm having skin days like this where my skin is really dry, breaking out, and I don't want to do much, but I still want to have a little bit of coverage, I want to see how well something like this works because I don't normally reach for BB creams. I've never found one that I really liked. So we're going to try this out today. The only thing I have on my face is my moisturizer. I'm using the Glam Glow Moisture Trip Omega Rich Moisturizer. I really, really love this stuff. And then I also added a little bit of this spray. Sorry, it's not even showing you this spray. This is a Skin & Co. Roma Truffle Therapy Aqua Illuminate Viso. It's just a refresh mist. I just wanted a little extra. So we're gonna go in and just shake this up. So as you can see, I do have hyperpigmentation. I have a few breakouts. I'm not gonna be using any concealer, nothing like that. We're just gonna be going in with this, a little bit of setting powder, a little bit of bronzer, but nothing too crazy. I just want to see if this is something I can use when I'm having those days, you know? So we're just gonna add a little bit of product. I'm not expecting much coverage from this product at all. I just want to see what my skin is going to look like with this on it because sometimes I just want to be a little glowy but not overly glowy since I do have combo skin. So I'm just going to work this on the back of my hand. I like just warming up the products no matter what it is on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to go in with a little bit here. That might be a little too light, but we'll see. I'm not going to use too much. Okay, I'm just gonna place this in the center of my face, and I have two tools that I'm gonna use here. I have these, I have a Beauty Bakery sponge, and I have a Moda blending oval brush. Sorry, I was losing all train of thoughts. Yeah, that's looking kind of light. Okay, I'm peeling really bad on the chin, so let me kind of skip that and just work with what we got on the face and then kind of go from there. So I'm gonna start off with this oval brush and I'm just gonna push the product in to see if I can get any sort of coverage. And then I'm just going to buff in. So it looks like it's blending in pretty well to my skin. Okay, so that doesn't look too light. I feel like it's matching pretty well. Let me just get my mirror so I can really see. Yeah, it looks like it's blending really nicely. So let me just work on this side. So whatever's left over on my brush, I'm just bringing on the areas that I did put any direct product. It is clinging to my dry patches and my peeling skin, but that's not something I wasn't expecting anything would do that at this point. But I am looking dewy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go back in with a little more. And I'm having some problem areas right here. So I just want to tap this in to see if it does anything. And it's a little light, but just kind of pushing the product in did do a little bit of covering. So you are getting a little bit of coverage, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so let me, you know what, I don't even think I'm gonna use I was debating if I'm gonna use the sponge, but I think I'll use it underneath my eyes. Okay, so let me just add this right here. And just pushing it in is going to give me a little more coverage. Do you see that? You can see that the product's on there. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad at this at all. So I'm gonna go in with my sponge, and my sponge is dry. And whatever on here, I'm just going to push underneath the eyes since I do have dark circles. But again, I just want this to be natural, so we're gonna keep it as is. I'm gonna avoid the eyes because I don't really feel like I need much. If I want, I'll just go in with that brush with whatever is left over on there and just lightly run it. So that was really, really easy. Again, whatever's left over, just kind of working it in. I was just working a lot slower, but I feel like this is a very, very little effort, which is really, really nice. So now I'm just gonna go in with my number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finish Powder in medium. I'm just gonna take a nice little fluffy brush and I'm just going to push to mattify. And this is a little darker than my face, so it is bringing back a little bit of color in case that BB cream kind of washed me out a little bit, but I don't think it did. But now my face is pretty matte. And it looks really good. Okay, because I like my under eyes to be a little brighter, this is something I would do anyways. I'm gonna go in with my Dragon Beauty Transformation Face Powder. I'm gonna mix the pink and the yellow, just using a very small amount and just running it underneath the eyes just to brighten up. I feel like it looks like I'm being very aggressive, but I'm not. And it just brightens. I could have definitely gone in with some concealer because it's really dark underneath there. But it's fine. We're just trying things out today. Okay, and then whatever is left over, just random little places. Now I'm going back in with that brush and just buffing. I'm gonna go over because I feel like I didn't want it to be super bright. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is just add a little bit of this Iconic London. This is Warm Bronze. Taking the fluffy brush and just adding a little bit here, just because I like a little more bronzer. And I'm just gonna add a little bit right on my nose, nothing too crazy. And very last step is a little bit of blush. This is Nalanie's Luminoso. Just taking a little bit and just adding it right here on the nose. And that is it. Okay, so what do we think about this? As you saw, I went in with a very small amount of powder, bronzer, and blush, and my skin looks like skin. It looks so good. It looks so healthy. I do look a little dewy, but I don't feel like I look overly dewy. I feel like I look like the healthy amount of dewy. If you're someone that does not like dewy skin, you are not gonna like this. It says glow on here. Stay away from glow if you like something matte. If you are looking for something that has more of a medium coverage, this is not it. This is more along the lines of a light coverage product. And even when you're looking at it, or reading it, it says natural looking coverage, matte meets glowy finish. It is very light coverage. I was able to build a little bit of coverage, a little more on my two little areas, but the shade is a little off on me. So with putting a very small amount, I was able to adapt to my skin tone, but going in and trying to layer it, it was starting to look a little ashy, a little light, a little gray. So I kind of wanted to stop that. But then that's also why I used a powder that was a little darker to kind of just balance, just in case it was a little too light and I wasn't, you know, I needed that little extra security to make sure that it wasn't a little too light for me. With this, I have a very, very dark circles, and it did not do anything for the dark circles. It did not cover it, not even a little bit. It actually felt like it emphasized it underneath my eyes, but that's because I also went in with a brightening powder. I'm pretty sure if I didn't go in with a brightening powder, it wouldn't have done that. So for future reference for myself, I have to go in with a little bit of concealer. So if you're looking for something and you want to try this and you have dark circles, I suggest going in with a little bit of concealer underneath your eyes. And if you have any problem areas that you want that extra coverage, go in with the concealer and spot conceal that way. And then you can go in with this, or however you want to do it. If you want to do it before or after, whichever makes you more comfortable, just go in with a little concealer first, and I think it'll solve any of your concerns. But I like the way this looks. I feel like my skin looks like skin. Yeah, I just really like the way this looks. This is going to be a perfect, when I'm trying to be a little put together but I don't have a lot of time, this is going to be my new thing. And this is funny because I never liked BB creams. This is the first BB cream that I've tried that I do really like. So I feel like that says a lot. So, okay, before I keep talking, I'm gonna end this video. I really hope this video helps some of you guys out. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.